things that are going to be happening in Denmark in 2022. And now I'm bringing you back a year to next year, 2021, when the Normal Birth Conference will be back in the UK. And I just want to quickly run you through what our plans are for that. So the dates are October the 6th to the 8th, 2021. And this group here, this picture here, is of a group of women who run a drama, who following their own births and taking part in some of our research, set up a drama group. And every year they do for us a play based on the current issues. They never tell us we never see the play. They present it at the conference on the day relative to the issues that have been live in the previous year. So they will be joining us again, as usual, for the UK conference next year. The place will be probably, we hope, COVID willing, at the Grange Hotel, Grange over here. It doesn't always look this sunny, although often when we have the conference in June, it is sunny. But in October, because this is in the Lake District where it rains quite a lot, it may not be sunny, but it's still a beautiful hotel. But we would also, for the first time, be running it online. And following the amazing success of this conference and the incredible achievement of the tech team and the Fernandez team in bringing this conference to life as an online phenomena, we're really excited about learning from what they've done to ensure that we can have an online presence next year so that as many people as possible can attend the event, even if they can't come and join us face to face. The submission date will be for abstracts will be between April and May, so a 2-month period next year. So you have a few months to get your abstracts ready and think about what you want to submit, so that hopefully we can have a good quantity of excellent abstracts submitted. And the underlying ideology or the underlying philosophy of these conferences is that to change the world, we have to change the conversation. And so we hope that, as well as in this conference where there's been some wonderful conversations taking place and some really insightful information, we hope that you'll be able to come along and continue this change in the conversation next year with us, either face-to-face or online. So we look forward to seeing you there. I'd like to thank Ioana and Ilona and the Zebra Midwives for this amazing picture, which is taken of their group, their midwifery group in Bulgaria, which is a very unique group. And the point about putting the picture up is that this is the kind of where we want to end up at least the end of the labour and birth, with a kind of happy and smiling woman, partner, baby, midwives, family, so that if we change birth, we get birth right, we get the world right, effectively. So thank you very much for that. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to just turn my mute off now. So I don't know how I can follow Evita, really. She has been the architect of bringing this event to India, but of so many other things as well, and with her team, obviously, but, as the kind of inspiration behind many of the wonderful things that are happening through the Fernandez Foundation in terms of midwifery, and before that, in terms of maternity care in general, obviously. It's very hard to follow such a class act. And it's Evita's vision that has actually enabled this event to go ahead, because obviously it was originally planned to be face-to-face, and that couldn't happen. And at one point it was going to be completely cancelled. And then she and her team said, no, we really want this to happen in India. And we want it to happen with an India flavour. And she has achieved this. She and her team and everybody who's helped her has achieved this in spades. So I want to say thank you so much to the team in India, not just for the conference, but for all the things that you were doing. Thank you to all the ministers for contributed and the policymakers who have been part of it and kind of led with the vision and joined in with the vision that's taking this whole notion of midwifery in its broadest sense, in the sense of the Lancet series. So midwifery as in that which women and babies and families want and need forward in an India context, and sharing that with so many other countries all around the world. Thank you to UNICEF for the funding. Thank you to everybody who's been part of the organising committee, all the people that Evita's already mentioned. I won't go through them all again, but I also want to thank all of those people. Thank you to the steering committee, all the speakers and the presenters, and the people who've worked behind the scenes to make sure that each person's video has looked great and has been smooth, even despite the interaction and the complexity of the moving parts that this event has actually brought together. And I want to, this isn't just quite the end. As some of you will know, there are masterclasses, well, there are Q&As on masterclasses tomorrow. And if your appetite has been whetted by what you've seen already, please go online, look at the masterclasses. They're there and they're available. And then you can join the Q&A sessions tomorrow to talk to the people that ran the masterclasses, and the same for the oral presentations. And please also don't forget to look at the posters if you can, which are logged under the abstracts, under the abstracts buttons. There's some amazing posters in there too. I have learned a huge amount from this event. I spent most of my time in Hall A, but I've dipped into Hall B, and I'm amazed at what I've missed, the good thing as well as the good thing I've seen. So to formally close the, if you like, the formal 2 days of the conference, I just want to say thank you to everybody. Please take the message away with you. Please tell your friends and colleagues that there, and the women in your setting, that there is information still available online for people to look at for the next few weeks and months. And let's make sure that the work that's been done for this conference can really change the conversation around the world until we will meet again next October, hopefully. Thank you so much to everybody that's made this such a success.